boy. I'm working something. I can't tell you what it is.
You've been on that fish for a couple minutes now.
Well, he started in the ground floor. I'm trying to bring him up to the roof. And this is a 40-story building. Freddie, you hooked up?
Yeah, I got one too.
I hate to break it to you, but it's higher than 40 stories.
Oh. All right, so Fred, you were saying technique here. What are we supposed to do on our presentation?
Well, the biggest thing is you got to find the clay bottom. Once you find the clay bottom, it's just a matter of either using the boat to stem the tide or having a slow enough drift to present this bait on the bottom. Again, these are vibration feeders. You know, they live in their burrows, and once they feel any vibration around their burrow, they'll come out and investigate because they're head first in their burrow. And they'll come out, pounce on a bait, and try to hit back into their burrow, similar to the bite that you just had.
Yeah, well, this guy's still trying to get back to his burrow, and he's a long way from it. Well, if this is a tilefish, this would be a big tilefish, at least for me.
Similar to a codfish or a big blackfish, I guess, Fred.
You got it.
You know, when you get them off the bottom, they want to pound right back down to where they came from.
That's
you
right.
know? Group would do that down south also. So, you know, it's very similar. It's very characteristic of a bottom-feeding fish.
You got
Hey,
it.
Rich, do these outfits look familiar to you?
You know what? Hey, that's a good point. We're using butterfly rods.
Yep, we like to use the TVC 66Hs with Torsa 30s. We used to use these rods for our butterfly jigging for yellowfin tuna, but we've found out that they're also a great rod for these tiles. You know, they can handle, you know, sinkers up to 40 ounces with no problem.
And you got a tile or a doggy?
He's a few feet down, but I really can't tell. He's just that fish is off. He was lightly hooked. I could see just the corner of his mouth. There's a small tile. Okay. Popped right off. How about you guys?
I have no idea. I'm working. It felt like a tilefish when it hit. It was that fast wrap, you know, unlike a dogfish with the pound. But, well, we'll see in about, I don't know what, 300 cranks?
Yeah.
I'm going to put the screws to him right now. I'm going. Come on, baby. Let's work it. Yeah, these are butterfly jigging rods, Andy.
And, you know, the nice thing about it is we got a torso reel on it. Has enormous amount of torque. That means you're turning the handle no matter what. And a ton of braided line capacity.
Be dead without this.
Well, Rich, you've been into that fish for a while. What do you got over there?
I don't know, Andy. It hit like a tilefish. I know we've had a couple dogfish earlier. Seems like when you find the dogs, you're gonna find more than one. But you in, Andy?
I'm hoping that yours is a tile because I figure that's what I got.
I got one too here, guys.
Oh, whoa, what are you sneaking in there, Freddie?
Not as big as yours, maybe. Or maybe
Freddie's like the stealth bomber there.
Maybe I'm just a little stronger.
Oh, there's a nice fish, guys. There's a nice fish.
Oh, that's a nice one.
There we go, I'll take that. Woo!
All right.
Tile time!
You got me on that one.
That's a nice fish.
That's pretty, ain't it?
I think Andy might have the pool winner on this one, though. He had a good bend in that rod.
Well, I got a ways to go. Now, Freddie, technique, you were just telling me, Andy, you know, make sure you're on the bottom. What am I supposed to be doing here?
Well, the biggest
thing... Not this part, like to hook them.
Well, the biggest thing is, I like to use circle hooks. I like to use a 3-way on them. And I'll actually show you. I like to use a 3-way sinker at the bottom, 2 3-ways on a circle hook.
Yep.
What I like to use on these rigs also are these B2 squids, these glow. Because we're talking to 300 to 800 feet of water.
Berkeley makes that product. It's a scented squid. It works real well.
You got it.
This is a pretty looking fish right here. Now, you got the colors on this fish, too.
Beautiful.
Almost like a little bit of a yellowtail snapper, you know, Andy? Without the forks in the tail. Very similar. I mean, this fish looks like he belongs down south. Don't you think?
Well, you know what? Talking about down south, this would be a rig I'd be using down south if I was tuna fishing.
Look at the choppers on this one. I mean, they have some row of teeth in there also.
Beautiful.
Well, this one's going to make it home to the dinner table, that's for sure.
There you go.
Let me help you up, Freddie. Stick him in there.
Hey, Freddie. Last time Rich and I fished with this outfit, we were hauling on tuna on butterfly jigs.
That's right.
It looks like you found another use for it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you the big thing about these reels that I really like is every crank picks it up 42 inches.
That's amazing.
You know, so I mean, for this kind of deep dropping, you really don't need electric reels.
Guys, I got a heck of a tile.
Oh,
here.
nice tilefish.
You want a net for him?
I
got him. There we go. Nice job, Andy.
Woof, there we go.
Alrighty.
Nice fish, Andy.
Well, that's my biggest tile ever. And by the way, every fish I catch is bigger than the last one.
It's your biggest tile.
That's a nice one. Good
job.
Wow.
Beautiful fish.
Fantastic.
Good job on that one, Andy.
Rich, got a home for him?
Right here, buddy. I think now, one thing we did do is we hooked a couple fish here before, right to the GPS.
You got it.
We hit
Mark
the spot, right, Andy?
Yeah.
Very, very important out here. You can't take any kind of shore rangers. You know, there's no pots out here, nothing like that. You sure as heck ain't getting any shore rangers. Once again, we're 100 miles offshore. And this is what, April, what's today's date?
April 15th.
April 15th.
It's tax day.
It's tax day. It's also, in New York, opening day for striped bass.
Right.
But we're 100 miles offshore, April 25th. This is not the
April 15th.
April 15th, I'm sorry. That's my birthday, April 25th. That's why it was in my head. But, you know, this is not something that your weak of heart angler will come out and do. But, Freddie, you know, you come out here, you charter out here a lot, you said you got this light. I don't think anybody has really come out here and targeted these fish like we're doing right now in April. You know, I mean, look around. There's not a boat in sight.
And, you know, you said they're year-round, Fred, but obviously when you're going to make this run a month from now, you're tuna fishing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, Fred, you made another very good point earlier that you like this time of season better also because the commercial guys aren't here yet.
Right.
Explain that a little bit.
There is a commercial season for them now. It's a